up, Transformers fans? This is A-A-Tron back with another review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Studio Series 86 Thundercracker. But before we do, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and all that jazz. But yeah, I'm excited to get into this one, so let's do it. So this review has been long in the making here. Just you know, I had this guy for a long time, almost approaching close to 3-4 weeks now, actually, I think. But yeah, I just haven't had the time, so finally getting this video for y'all. But yeah, here is Thundercracker in his jet mode, and he looks really solid. I really dig the colors on this guy, the cartoon accurate colors. I mean, they kind of knocked it out of the park with the alt mode on this guy. Obviously is red and white, like stripe design there, in addition with the Decepticon logo there. Looks very nice. I kind of wish they made that pop a little bit more, but you know, slight gripe. His boosters in the back look good. There's some nice detail going on in there. In addition, just a lot of panel work throughout this guy, making him look really good. And the black wings in the back here. Some gray stuff up there. I don't know exactly what part of the jet that is, but you know, if you're a plane guy, let me know. These are exactly. And he's got his guns that attach right here and right here, or if you want to, you can attach them right there and right there. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but I'm going to put them right here. And also a lot of stuff going on here as well. I don't know. Well, these had to be assembled a little bit. Like these parts like pop out. Like when he first comes in, you can kind of see up close here, like this part pops out, and you had to put those in. I like the nice orange cockpit here. It's a nice nice color that divides up like the blue and stuff like that, and it works well, I think. And also in addition, he's got landing gear. But I mean, overall, this is a very nice jet mode, and the transformation is very similar to the Earthrise Thundercracker. And speaking of the Earthrise, here are the two Thundercracker jets next to each other. On the right we have the Earthrise, on the left we have the Studio Series 86 version. And as you can see, the Earthrise one is a little bit darker for sure. A little bit of a lighter cockpit going on there. But I mean, size wise, they look pretty similar. Maybe Earthrise, that's not very helpful. Maybe Earthrise is a little bit smaller in terms of size. Maybe just a tad. But yeah, I think Earthrise is a tad bit smaller. Let me try to actually get it in the frame here for y'all to see. Yeah, I'd say Earthrise is just I mean, by the smallest amount smaller. But there's, to my knowledge, no landing gear on this guy for the Earthrise. I thought this was the landing gear, but this is just the thingy to help this thingy do the thingy to make it do that. So it's not landing gear, even though it kind of looks like it. I don't believe. But yeah, that's definitely one thing that the Studio Series 86 one has over the Earthrise is the landing gear. Yeah, on the Earthrise, I would say there's definitely a lot more panel work going on here compared to the Studio Series 86 Thundercracker. But that's going to be a theme you see in the comparison between these two figures. And also the boosters in the back are different for both. The 86 has like more of the circular ones going on there, whereas Earthrise does not. It has more of like a rectangular thing going on there. But I mean, yeah, both work really well and are very good for what they're both trying to achieve here. But now it's time to see these guys in their robot modes. So without further ado, Thundercracker, transform. Here is Thundercracker in robot mode, and he looks pretty damn good. Once again, I love the cartoon as I knock him over. I love the cartoon accurate blue colors going on here. The transformation is it's pretty cool. It's pretty simple for the most part. It's pretty fun. Like I said, it's very similar to the Earthrise Thundercracker here. Let's take a closer look at the studio version 86 Thundercracker. So the head sculpt, I mean, it's Thundercracker, and it looks like it also has a little bit of like a grin going on there, I think. He's got a little bit of a grin going on there, which I like. That gives him some personality. Guns on the side, obviously. That nice orange cockpit looks nice with the grays and the blues. The skirt piece looking good. His feet there looking good. Cartoon accurate. Of course, these things that are kind of iconic for the G1 Seekers. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what you want to call those on the plane, but I mean, those are just like synonymous with the Seekers. And they're just a very interesting detail on these guys. And I really like the design. But I will say he is still a little hollow in this area here. Similar to the Earthrise. I wish they could find a way to, you know, clean that up a little bit. I mean, it's not terrible, but still, I think in the future they can do a little bit of a better job of clearing that up a tad bit. I mean, that's a bit nitpicky, but still, you can see the similarities and hollowness for these guys right there and right there respectively. But I just wish there was a way they could have cleaned that up just a tiny bit on the Studio Series 86 version. But I mean, overall, he's looking really, really good. The back is looking nice. No hollow like thighs or anything. There's not thighs, calves or anything like that. The wings, I mean, they look a bit, I don't know, blah. But that's all right. I wish, maybe once again, hereditary poor transforming skills, but I forget if this closes all the way around the nose cone when you transform him, but I don't want to force it. But if that closed all the way around the nose cone, that would be nice. But like I said, it could be my copy. It could be poor transforming genetics. But yeah, for right now it's a tad it's a bit of a, so we're looking for a minor gripe. Yeah, that's the one. Those are the words I was looking for. But yeah, so overall, really nice paint on this guy. Even like the grays down on the bottom, the blacks here. These wings on the side, you can angle those however you want. I just had them angled like that a little bit. I think it looks better, but I think typically he's like more like this. But I kind of like it angled like that. So you can do whatever you want with those. And of course down here, the feet kind of look like dress boots. But yeah, overall, he's really good. He's really, really good. So let's get into articulation here. His head, mine is very stiff, but he can look up a little bit. Not really down, but definitely up. But side to side movement for me is really stiff, but he can, you know, do the whole 360 all the way around. Arms to a T. Obviously they can go 360 all the way around, but the wings obviously get in the way. Nice elbow bend right there. And then obviously same thing, the gun gets in the way, but that can obviously go 360 all the way around on the bicep swivel here. And in addition, we do have wrist on this guy, which is awesome. I love that. Can do so many more just little things and little poses with little movements like that. And he does have waist, which is very exciting because I don't believe the Earthrise had waist. Right? The Earthrise didn't. Yeah, the Earthrise did not have any waist. So they were able to get waist on this guy, and I love that. I love that so much. Skirt here folds up, so you can kick 90 degrees. Knee bend. Very nice knee bend. And there goes that. I'm not even going to bother. Well, I'm not going to put it back on. Let's put it there for now. Thigh swivel, 360 all the way around. And then ankle tilt on this guy. You can also kick back a little bit, but, you know, wings and such get in the way of that. So, comparing the Earthrise and the Studio Series 86 together. Obviously, I pointed out the different color blues going on here. This has more of like a aqua type color going on with it. This is like the lighter sky blue. But I mean, clearly so much more detail going on with the Earthrise Thundercracker here and just this mold damn it, this mold in general. But I mean, they're about the same height, and yeah, they both obviously look really, really good in my opinion. Obviously both capture Thundercracker's image in their own unique ways. Obviously, the very cartoon accurate, extremely cartoon accurate, I should say. Studio Series 86. And then this Earthrise one here, it had, like I said, a lot of more detail going on. I like the fans he's got going on here, kind of like, you can kind of see like all that detail in there. Obviously, I think they're fans. I don't know how planes work, but I would assume something like that. But I like how on the 86, these fins are up higher. I kind of don't like how these down here are kind of just like on the ground with him. I think that looks a bit odd, but overall, I do appreciate how much detail is in this mold. And obviously this, you know, they're going for cartoon accuracy as I smack my camera. They're going for cartoon accuracy. They're going for cartoon accuracy on the 86 one. So obviously not expecting a whole lot of crazy detail like in the Earthrise. But I think they are both great figures for what they are going for sure. And I will say I think I like the skirt on the 86 Thundercracker more. I don't know. This is just, I really don't know why, but I think this one works better. And in addition, the biggest thing for me when comparing these two figures is they're able to clear up the nose cone in the 86 Thundercracker. I think this looks really stupid. I'm not gonna lie. I love this figure in this mold, but I think that looks really, really stupid. I'm gonna be completely honest. But I'm glad they found a way to conceal it on the 86 Thundercracker version there. Overall, between the two figures, I think it's worth, personally, for people to go out and get the 86 Seekers. We'll see with the cone heads, but so far with this mode for the Seekers, I'm liking it more than the Earthrise. Like I said, they clear up the cockpit, and I like the simple look, and I like the simple look more. I appreciate all the detail in the Earthrise mold, but I don't know. I'm just a simple guy, I guess. Like, I kind of like the simpleness of the design and all that. But I mean, incredible detail on the Earthrise. But I think it is worth it for people to go out there and get the 86 Seekers. That is going to wrap up my review of the Studio Series 86 Thundercracker here. And yeah, overall, just a great figure. I like the mold a lot. I mean, like I said, a little hollowness there, but not too bad at all. Pretty fun transformation. There's just a few little things you got to do that you might forget if you're not really thinking about them. But I mean, I really enjoy this figure so far. So for a grade, I'm gonna have to give this guy. I'm gonna give him a solid. B+. I think that's a fair, respectable, and respectful rating of this guy, and I think it's enough to go out and get the new mold Seekers as well. And I'm excited for them to come out. But yeah, that's all for me. I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for docking.